Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever it may be for you. I'm Buddha Vapes, and thanks for coming and checking out another Buddha review. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys something I was really wanting to get for a long time. Well, for a little bit now, that I didn't get right off the bat. I wanted to watch some reviews on it, and when I did, I found out, everyone was saying, the top screws are janky. They're really easy to strip out. They're really small, or Phillips head or flathead. I can't remember. I think Phillips. And so it kind of put me off on purchasing this product. And I think a lot of people out there didn't get this RTA because of watching the reviews and hearing that these, no one wants, screws that are going to strip out on them. And, if they're shit, they're shit. And they were. But I want to say straight off the bat right now, they're not now. I got this RTA thinking, that the screws were going to be shit. And I'll just be easy with it, not crank down on it too much, and then hopefully I won't have a problem, because this is a reviewer's RTA, and it's a reviewer that I, really learned a lot from when I first started vaping, and to this day. I just got done watching him. I watch his reviews, I learn from him, and he's been around, and that's Vaping with Vic, and with that, it's the Vaping with Vic project, Kelpie Rta. And yeah, I got it on a squonker, but there's no juice in it. And I just got this for really cheap. And I think that matches. Look at that. It's got that gray splatter on the top side, and with that drip tip, isn't that, what the fuck? Good. That is nice, isn't it? I think it looks tough on there. Fits good on there. It's a 25 millimeter by 40 tall, 25 millimeter to base. Just looks good, man. So, okay. So the grub screws, comes with grub screws instead of the little Phillips screws that originally came with. I would say the first, the first order that went out, first batch, and then after the first batch, and getting all the feedback, EHPRO and Vic decided that they were janky. Everybody was right, and went with grub screws. So I've tightened these down. I've cranked these down, guys. It's really, they're good. They're good. I like grub screws, though. I would rather use a grub screw. Like I put like this here. This is the Watofo. I came with the Watofo toolkit, vape toolkit. You pull the top off of this, and and you got different bits that go with it. Screw, flathead, a couple Allen keys, flathead, Phillips, and a couple Allen keys, 2 different Allen keys. And just so happens, and they give you an Allen key tool, of course. I'll show you the box and all that when we get down to all about that vape. But this one here fit perfect. So you see I'm using it, cranking it down. I'll show you. I got so the whole problem with the screws, guys, don't worry about it no more. It's all good. Now, another thing I wanted to show you is I have a good size build in this. The deck on this is great, man. I really love it. Easy peasy to build on, man. When I first built on it, I built on it like I do with the point blank. I had, because normal coils either come both legs like this, or like the gear, or the point blank. If you don't know, a lot of people got that gear, not the point blank, but you have one leg going this way, one leg going that way, and you just put it in. That's how I did it at first. And then I went to see his review on it to see maybe where he was placing his coils, up high kind of right down on the deck, right on the airflow or what. It's his RTA, so thought better watch it again. And you could put the coil legs, both your leads, because they have the insulator splitting the deck in half instead of just on one side of the deck. And I'll show you. But so you can just put your legs in like that, screw it down on, on one side of the deck, bam, raise it up and down. It's, yeah, damn great to build on, guys. Another thing, this RTA wicks like no other that I've seen. I'm talking I mean, y'all know when you wick something good and you're vaping on it and you look and it's just bubbling. You got that boiling effect look like, because it's just bubbles are just popping, going up and down, man. And it makes you feel good because you wick that son of a bitch good, Let me see if I can show you. It's not full. I need to rarely have a full, but watch it just sit there and bubble. We should get us another one. Come on. Now, I'll tell you what, man. It's because it's not full and I just barely hit it once. But, as you can see, this bubble's all at the top. It wicks like a dream. It has to be the best wicking RTA I've ever had. The airflow on it, right there on the deck, nice tolerance, doesn't move on you. Really like it. To fill it up, find the Kelpie, pop, boom, right there. No, I had no problems filling this thing up. And I know I'm kind of doing this backwards, showing you everything, but it's just, I'm really impressed with it. So let's get down to all about that vape, and I'll show you the deck. I'll show you the grub screws, how I put a build in it. The big ass build I got in it right now. It's a Fralian, my favorite coil. 12 ply, 0.3, 26 frames, 38 gauge alien wrap. So let's get down to all about that vape, and I'll show you what's up, guys. Okay, guys. So this is what your packaging to come in for the Kelpie, the Vaping with Vic project by EHPRO. Seek the delight of vape. And I'm going to just right off the bat, little cutouts so you can grab it and open it. Isn't that something? Vic, I'm telling you, thought of everything. Kelpie, Vaping with Vic project. EHPRO's website, that stuff. EHPRO, your model number, security number, social media, and then there's the back and just little cautions, what have you. Who cares about the box, really? I know you guys don't, but and this what you get inside. You get your little, I would say that's I don't know what, Meiji cotton maybe. Of course I'm not going to use that. Let me see something here. Put that there. Okay, so you get your bubble glass, and then your little accessory box here. And inside of this is what I told you guys before. And as you can see, you have your grub screws, 4 of them. So you get 4 extra ones in case you strip out any of the other ones. A couple, I think those are, anyway, a couple coils and 3 black O-rings, and that's it in that. And really, that's all you need. As long as you got those extra grub screws in case you do strip them out. But you know what? I've never had problems with grub screws. If you get the right tool, if you're trying to use one that's, a little small and you'll strip it out. But if you get the right one, Oh, and it comes with the right one. I'm sorry, it does come with the grub screw, or a grub screw tool, a Allen key, but I have it over here somewhere. And you get a stuff in here, guys. Get your little certificate right here. A QP, trash. Pretty good user manual. It does kind of tell you everything about it and kind of how to wick it. And I'm going to show you guys how to wick this thing, how I did it. You seen earlier in the introduction that it was bubbling, wicking good, and then the warranty is here in the box. So that's it, guys. That's all. And I'll show it to you with the straight glass, and I'll put the bubble glass on it, which I haven't used yet. And I do fill it frequently. It does suck the juice with that. It's, I think, 2.5 or 2 mils with the flat glass or straight glass, and then 3 mils with the bubble, 3.5 with the bubble. So that'll help out. Now this is with the flat glass. Why do I keep saying flat? Straight glass comes with it. You know what, man? I don't like the look of this. I haven't put the bubble on it. We'll see. Now there is some funky monkeys on here. Some maybe gooey's, sticky ickies, and that's just for me because I didn't wash this yet. Again, because I want to show you the build I have in here because it's a good size build. I told you earlier it was that it's a Fralian 12 ply 0.3 ribbon, 26 gauge frames, 38 gauge wrap. So let's start at the top. Nice looking resin drip tip. Really love it. It's small bore. Pops off and on really easy. Sit there. It's just, I love this drip tip. It's sexy, sexy, sexy. Do have your O-ring in the middle, so all other 810 drip tip, goon style drip tips will fit in there. It is kind of nasty looking. I'll clean it up. It'll look a lot better for you guys. I'll show you here. But that's that. You got Kelpie right here. You just pop that open. Good size kidney bean size fill hole. And I've not had a problem with it. I fill it, shut the lid, and as you can see, I don't see nothing. There's no drips of juice. And if you look, you see I got juice on here. The light's kind of, see the juice on it? But now when I shut it, and it's good and stiff too, man. I don't get no juice around here. I don't see how, but I'm not. Anyway, so you can see the little Kelpie sign. Now it's a Scottish. Vaping with Vic is Scottish, and that's a mystical animal. And so you see the Kelpie, kind of like a sea creature next to the little tower of a castle. Not real big, not right in your face. So not bad. Airflow stops on one side, good tension to it. I've not had no problem. Like I showed you earlier, you can adjust it on your mod on the bottom. Designed by Vaping with Vic EHPRO, and then you got your serial number. And as Vaping with Vic would always say, don't vape in a bin. So I kind of took that from him, stole that from you, Vic. And it is protruding rather well. So if you want to throw that on a mech or whatever, always check yours though. You know what I mean? Always check yours. Don't ever just take someone's word for it. Don't watch a review and be like, oh yeah, they said you can put it on a mech. Well, what if the machine put that 510 pin down in there a little tighter on the first batch or second batch, and then did the first batch, and you throw it on a mech thinking, oh, well, he said it was safe. So always check yours, man. Don't listen to other people. So that's the Kelpie, guys. That's the outside. Now, what I wanted to show you is this deck. As you can see, get that focus in here. Now I've been turning. The reason why that's a little black is because I have been turning this thing up to 60 to 65, 70, down to 40. I actually had it down to like 35. So you see, I got a big chunky, you know, coil in there, and I think it was at a 0.14 for single coil, 0.14. Yeah. So let me. Oops, shit. Let me throw this on this stand. I got this stand from Tenderfoot off of Instagram. Let me get my junky scissors. My old janky, crappy old foldy scissors. And as you can see, man, look. You see how I had that just sitting down there like that? Just a little tuft of cotton. That's how I had her wicking, guys. Let me just pull that out. But you see, right in the center, it's not burnt. So that's that. Why the outside edges were kind of dark, but so yeah, man, she that's the deck on it. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna go clean this, and then I'm gonna come back and I'll show you an install. Okay, guys. So I got it all cleaned up. So I do want to show you the chamber. So you got your Kelpie sign right there, and here's the chamber. You know, really good threadings on it, no problem. Goes into a pretty, not too small of a bore, but it really works. Get your O-ring right here, and we'll go ahead and put the bubble glass on here. Just kind of want to give it a little spin. Bam, pops right down in there real good, nice. Yeah. So there's that. Here's the deck. And you see the, got the smaller airflow holes right there in the middle. And I think that is the big key to this is, they're smaller right here, right through the middle. You can see bigger on the edges. So it's going to be more of a jet right here of air, and a more swooshy on the outside, so you're going to get that bam right at the bottom, and then on the sides you're going to get it hitting. And yeah, and as you can see, we got grub screws, 4 grub screws, and you have your insulator right through the middle. So you can do a coil here, you can put a leg here and here, or here and here, or here and here, or here and here. And that's what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put a leg here, and I'm going to put a leg here. Okay, so we'll put this on here. You're tightened down, and I built a little tricore alien. Tricore, what is it? Tricore 28, 38 gauge alien. So let's do this. Let's do this shit, guys. Oh, watch your mouth, Buddha. I'm trying to be a family channel here. You gotta be 18 to watch this channel anyway, so if you don't like a little bit of cussing here and there, but still, I try not to be a potty mouth. If you're not smart enough, and intelligent enough with a vocabulary big enough to not just say fuck, shit, fuck all the time, then you really shouldn't be on camera, because it's embarrassing to people that watch it. It's embarrassing to me. So, I mean, maybe not to you guys, but I watch videos and all you hear is fuck every other word. It's kind of stupid, man. Like, come on, man. get a dictionary out. So yeah, tricore alien, 28 gauge, 38 gauge alien wrap. And I'm just going to place it. It is 2.5. Now, so, okay, so I'm doing 6 wraps. Okay, that's 6 wraps. With a 2 and a 2.5 inner diameter. Now you've seen that other beefy ass coil in there. Here, look. This is what I took out. Okay. That's a Freiland that I made. It's a 12 ply. It's a, see all the ply where I cut it there? All bunched up and what have you. But yeah, so I figured that's a 3 millimeter inner diameter coil. I figured I'd try a smaller one and see, what I think. So bam, stick the legs right in there like that. Okay. And hell, once you got it in there, really, I'm just going to hold it down here and put it right there. Tighten it down. Tighten this leg down. If I can get it in there, kind of hard to do on camera. Tighten this one down. Now, so see how she's sitting in there? Kind of low. I think I'll just put my jig in there and kind of, all right, so that's what I need to do. Need to loosen this one up. Slide it in there a little better. About right there. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little better, doesn't it, guys? So yeah, got it right there, right in the middle. And really, let's see, raise this up a little bit right here. What do you think there? I think that looks all right. Yeah, we'll try it right there. Now I've had it right down on the deck, but I think that right there. So don't forget, snip your legs. Come over here. Watch your face. Make sure you don't have no little scragglies. Now, with this, see how I got the little, you kind of see it right here. I'm just going to push up right here. Just make sure it doesn't hit that, the barrel when you put it on. This side over, let's see. Well, hey, there's the boss. Let me pause this. You fucking kidding me? All right, guys. So that was the Kelpie Vaping with Vic project and EHPRO. Looking damn good. Damn good on that. I think that is just tight. Come on, guys. Look at that. It looks good, man. I mean, I know it's an RTA on a Squonk mod, but hey, shit. Let's take a toot off this. I get coming out at a 0.24. Got a 38 watts. Airflow wide open. Let me bump that up. Let's try do 45 watts. It's saying a 0.27. Did I read that wrong? .27. Let's see. She's wicking good. That's wide open airflow. So as you can see, cut it down easy. It's good tolerance, man. So we'll try it right there, halfway. Bubbly bath right there. Got the bubbly glass and it's doing a little bubbly bath. Yeah, that's what's up. Good flavor. It's just fresh wick. It needs a minute to, get worked in there. But what I was doing was I was firing my coils up, and then I always clean them in my sonic cleaner, but I get them fired up and then clean them and rinse them off. Get that, whenever you do fire them up, you get that little buildup of metals on there, or like, how it turns from colorful to, black looking or whatever. Anyway, but yeah, guys. So hey, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, man. Flavor's great. Wicking's easy if you do it the way that I showed you. Now, if you overwick this, you're gonna get dry hits from it. You've seen how I did it. It didn't look like near enough cotton, but you see it wicking here. Got a little whistle there. A little whistle there. That's a 45 watts, 0.27. I don't know if you can see it. Wicking like a dream. Wicking good, man. It's wicking good. It's good flavor. It gets better. Fresh wick, fresh coil. Once it gets worked in there, it does get better. Right now, it's kind of not all that good. But I did that when I first got it. And was like, damn, I was expecting great flavor. About halfway through the tank. Sometimes it's weird. Some tanks, man, you can fresh wick, fresh coil, but it tastes great right off the bat. And then I've had it, right off the bat like that. And then halfway through the tank, it seems to diminish a little bit. I don't know. It's really weird. And then sometimes like this one, but after half a tank, and your cotton gets good and absorbed and all that, But yeah, all in all, good flavor from this. It feels real easy, no problems there. The airflow control on this, you can adjust it on the mod. What you do on one side does on the other side. It's good style A10 drip tip. It's easy to build on. You can put big beefy coils in there like I showed you. So hey, Vic, man, you're one of my idols, man. I learned how to wick from you. I've learned so much knowledge about vaping from you, man. So you and EHPRO, good job on the Kelpie. All the Buddha can say is go out and get you one. The whole problem with the screws is gone. You've seen it's the grub screws, man. I had no problem tightening it down. You get 4 extra ones. You get your bubble glass, you get your straight glass. I don't see what has he missed on this. I just don't know, And another good thing, man, is hey, with Vic and EHPRO, guys, you listen to what people said. Hey, those screws were janky, and you took them out and put grub screws in. Hey, damn good job. Brought on, man. So hey, I appreciate this. I really do. I mean, I bought this. Don't get me wrong, but I appreciate it being made. I mean, so it's another badass RTA out there with good flavor and single coil easy on your batteries. You got your bubble glass so it don't suck down your, for the 3.5 mil. It's a lot better than the 2. That's what I was sporting earlier, and I did have to fill it numerous times, but hey, got the bubble glass on there, and we'll be vaping on it and enjoying it. So yeah, hey, that's it for me today, guys. I will be putting out another one. I have right here the Serpent on another top side. I don't know why I do that. It looks good on there, but we'll be putting out on the Serpent by SMM. But Kelpie RTA, vape and live, smoke and die, and I'm out.